Howdy, guys. It's exactly what it looks like. I'm just so f***ing tired of Mario. For the past 6 months, I've been hearing about nothing but Mario, and I have no idea why. So maybe in desperation or a psychotic meltdown, I decided to make a healthy change.
Ah, Mario. What an overrated hack that guy is. He takes advantage of everyone and everything he holds dear, and he still somehow gets all the money, fame, and glory he wants. He's the ringleader in the communist dictatorship that we call the Mushroom Kingdom. Well, I say enough is enough. It's time to end his reign of tyranny. So instead of giving him any attention, I'd rather turn the spotlight over to his brother Luigi. I mean, look at this guy. He's green. His overalls are a different shade of blue. He's got the works. In the beginning, Luigi was just a color-swapped Mario. He only ever appeared whenever a Mario game needed a second player. Later on, he was changed to be more separated from Mario, being made taller and slimmer. He'd appear in more games, and even got his own game series, that being Luigi's Mansion. He had become a beloved character in the Mario series. Despite that, he still never got much recognition besides being Mario's player too. So, when it came time to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Luigi's introduction into the Mario universe, Nintendo decided to go all out. What they ended up doing became known as the Year of Luigi, where they dedicated 2013 to celebrating all things Luigi, with loads of promotional stunts, merchandise, and even some new Luigi-centric games were released during this time. The Year of Luigi was kicked off on Valentine's Day 2013 via that month's Nintendo Direct. Iwata started the presentation by announcing the Year of Luigi, beginning with a retrospective of Luigi's history and continuing by presenting new games like Mario and Luigi Dream Team, and showing a new trailer for Luigi's Mansion Darkmoon. More details were revealed later as the year went on. First, I'd like to talk about the games that added Luigi elements to them. For example, Super Mario 3D World, which released during the celebration, had a whole bunch of hidden 8-bit Luigi references crammed into each of the levels. On top of that, when you beat World Bowser, you unlock Luigi Brothers, which is a modified version of Mario Brothers on the NES, where you play as Luigi instead.
Now that's what I call product integration.
Frankly, I think there might have been too many. I'm down for a nice tribute or two, but maybe putting them in every level is kind of excessive. But I guess that might not matter, because by the end of this, the word excessive will mean absolutely nothing to you. NES Remix 2 includes a bonus game titled Super Luigi Brothers, which is a modified version of Super Mario Brothers where you play as Luigi instead and all the levels are backwards. Oh, I see.
Intermission. Welcome to my computer, also known as the Year of Luigi Central, where we're gonna give you non-stop 24/7 Year of Luigi action, starting with the top 5 wacky shenanigans during the Year of Luigi. At number 5, we have Luigi himself, who decided to pick up the mic and shed a few words about his celebration.
Hello, is this on? This is the Year of Luigi. These days, even taking a nap seems to be like work for some reason. Oh, I'm also starting a new Super Luigi U.
I've never heard so much self-loathing and humble bragging all in the same sentence.
Now I'd like to talk about some of the games that were specifically made for the anniversary, and we might as well get the least interesting out of the way, so let me introduce to you Dr. Luigi.
Good lord, do they just give these PhDs to anyone? I don't want that guy touching my knees.
So yeah, it's pretty obvious that this takes quite a few cues from Dr. Mario Online RX, a WiiWare game released in 2008. It has the same modes, similar graphics, and hell, even the menus are the same thing with a green coat of paint. However, there are a few new things. For one, the viruses have different colors now. Secondly, there's a new mode, Operation L. In this mode, the regular capsules are replaced with L-shaped. Are you f***ing kidding me? Get this, it's Dr. Mario, but L. You do have to be slightly more careful about where you place your capsules, but it just makes every level last way longer than it needs to. Other than that, it's just your basic Dr. Mario experience.
At number 4, we have the Street Pass Me Plaza. During the Year of Luigi, Spot Pass Me's were sent out wearing Luigi hats. Now come on, if you didn't have an Iwata Me with a Luigi hat, did you even have a spine?
Now what would be a Luigi celebration without a sequel to his most notable game of all time? Luigi's Mansion Darkmoon, or Luigi's Mansion 2, released in 2013 for the 3DS, and was a pretty solid experience. It's very different from the original in terms of gameplay and progression. Instead of one big mansion, you travel through several smaller mansions with varying themes. You gotta collect the 5 pieces of the Dark Moon, which are scattered throughout the mansions. Controls are kinda weird, mostly because there wasn't a second circle pad to use. I think it's a fine game, not better than the original by a long shot, but it can stand on its own.
And number 3, we have Merchandise Frenzy, which means for the next 5 seconds, I'm going to go over all the merchandise that was sold during the Year of Luigi. Go! Shirts, mugs, pins, posters, pens, notepads, clean cloths, case, hoodies, dioramas, soundtrack CDs. Whoa, that's a lot of Luigi profit! Now, this next game's not a Luigi game per se, but rather a Luigi-focused game. Mario and Luigi Dream Team, part of the Mario and Luigi series, a series I have never played.
Dream Team is just like any other Mario and Luigi game, but with a twist. You see, almost the entire game takes place in Luigi's dream world. There, a dream apparition of Luigi helps out in various ways. By touching Luigi on the bottom screen, you can interact with the environment, like creating platforms, or even changing the flow of time, or even gravity.
Oh, how the tables have turned!
I'm not an RPG guy or really care about the Mario and Luigi series anyways, so it's just not my thing. But if you are a fan of the series, I suggest you try it out.
Now, how are you gonna play all your new Luigi games without a Luigi 3DS? This one actually came bundled with Mario and Luigi Dream Team, which means yes, your purchase of the exact same game at GameStop means you are worthless. But that's okay, you still have your Luigi 3DS.
Now, I'm sure when most of you think of the Year of Luigi, you think of one game in particular. Hell, it's ubiquitous with the celebration. New Super Luigi U. This is actually an expansion pack to New Super Mario Bros. U. Basically, it's that, but Mario's been nerfed. There are many ways to get this game. There was a DLC version for the original game, as well as being bundled with New Super Mario Bros. U in 2015. Of course, there's always the deluxe version on the Switch, which has both games as well as new content, so that's probably your best bet. But only during the celebration could you get this standalone physical version of the game that slaps a green coat of paint on the Wii U logo and the box.
Looks like someone sneezed on the packaging.
Now, it's not just some simple modification to the original game like some other specific games. Not only is Mario not in the game, all of the levels have been redesigned to fit Luigi's playstyle, also being crammed with Luigi references. The game was made much more difficult as well, making this more of a challenger's game than the original. It takes what honestly was a mediocre and underwhelming Mario game and makes it a lot fresher and more interesting. Now, unfortunately, the Year of Luigi came to an end on March 18th, 2014. It was such an extensive celebration, and it's a shame we haven't gotten one like this ever since. Give more obscure Mario characters their own year. Hell, would you celebrate the Year of Tatanga?
Now, I'll advocate for the Year of Tatanga all I want, but it's obvious Luigi just isn't for me. Too many nose hair clippings. So, I guess it's back to the drawing board. Which leads us to number 1. One of the trains of the Chicago L Line, a metro system in Chicago, Illinois, was dressed up in a Luigi-themed wrap advertising both New Super Luigi U and the Celebration Year of Luigi. Not only were both the interior and exterior given a complete Luigi makeover, you could actually spot Luigi himself riding the train from time to time. And I'll tell ya, I'm never riding a train with that guy. He does a lot of weird things to people's knees and I don't want to be a victim.